We've all heard incredible stories of answered prayers. But what about the prayers that seem to go unanswered? The ones that we've prayed over and over again? Is God silent? Or is there something that we are actually missing? Let's explore what the Word has to say.
Hey Jarja,
Hi.
just a question. Why do some prayers get answered and the others don't? Like it can be sometimes like where I sincerely, genuinely pray about it, but then some get answered and the others don't. Like, what do you think about that?
See, what we need to always keep in mind is unanswered prayer does not mean unheard prayer.
Yeah.
You know, every single tear that we shed, the Bible very clearly says that He stored it up in a bottle, right?
Yeah.
So even the prayers that we could not verbalize,
Yeah.
the Lord has heard it.
Yeah.
So that's a guarantee, because it's not based on if I got what I want, but it's based on God's truth, which tells me that God hears every prayer,
Yeah.
even the groans.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the important thing that we need to always keep in mind is God is not a vending machine.
Yeah.
He is a father,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And a father will always give what is best to his children,
That's right.
right?
Yeah.
And that's why Jesus tells his disciples, if you ask for bread, will the father give a stone?
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Now
yeah.
my question is, if you ask for a stone, is he going to give you a stone? He's not going to give you,
yeah,
right? He's such
yeah.
a loving father.
Yeah. Yeah.
So unanswered prayer does not mean unheard prayer.
Prayer.
And God is trying to always conform our desires to His. So prayer is never aligning God to accomplish what I want.
Yeah.
Prayer is actually bending my will to His. So sometimes this whole concept of knocking and persisting in prayer, which is very important, it's not about just bending God's will and say, hey, I'm going to arm twist God to get what I want.
Yeah.
But it's saying, Lord, in and through that prayer, would you please bend my will and align it with yours? But keep at it, because sometimes we get discouraged, sometimes we stop praying. But always remember that even when you forget your prayers, heaven never forgets your prayers.
Yeah. And I think it's also like He answers at the right time.
At
You
the
know,
right time.
sometimes our timing is not His timeline.
Correct.
So I think He answers at the right time. And also, once I heard someone saying, God always answers prayers, and no is also sometimes an answer.
Yes.
You know, so
Wait is also an answer.
yeah. So I think it's just moving in God's timeline. You know, just giving it into His hands and just resting.
Yes, knowing that He's a good father.
Yeah.